Hello and welcome. My name is Nilaus, and this is the very first episode of a series that I don't know if will be very short or very long. I'm gonna call it I Hate Biters. You've maybe noticed from my previous sessions that I have a tendency to disable the biters. Over in 0.15, I think that they now have this option of a death world, so why the hell not? Let's give it a shot. So we're gonna do it. Maybe there'll be a short campaign that runs a couple of seasons and then I get overrun and I'll say I hate biters even more. Or maybe it'll be something fun challenge, so let's give it a shot. We're gonna just look at the settings and then dive in, and I'll be adding a lot more detail as we go along. First and foremost, enemy bases, that goes by default, so this is the default settings for Death World. There's pollution enabled. We have evolution based on time factor is high, destroy factor is high, pollution factor is high. They are also expanding quite often and aggressively. What is additional recipe difficulty? This is the tough one. Technology multiplier, that means every technology is extremely difficult, very expensive, and the recipe is also more complicated, like gear wheels cost 4 iron instead of 2 iron, that kind of thing. So very tough, very tough. We are going to promise ourselves we will take the very first spawn, no matter if it's desert or in the middle of the forest. We're just gonna go in and see how things go. Without further ado, let's press the generate button and see how we are. So let's see. That is iron. Where do we have our different things? Let's just dive in and see how things are working here. Hopefully not below. No, it's kind of somewhat below. I am not playing with any mods because I think that's important that I don't play with any mods in the setup. This is completely vanilla, because if it's not vanilla, then you can always say, well, that's because I used, I don't know, just long-handed mods or anything like that. And we are off. So first pollution is generated and we'll start clearing out more space. Now, the purpose of this season, I'm just gonna add that as we start up on the basic start. Well, my season 8, the excessive automation, is actually put on hold. The reason why it's put on hold is because the mods that I'm using have not been updated, and I know that the mod makers, they are doing a hell of a job updating, getting accustomed to all of the new mechanics in the new version. So I'm gonna let them get up to speed, and once that happens, yes, I'm gonna be ready to dive in. But for now, it's really a matter of exploring the new 0.15. And one of the key points of the 15 is actually this new map setting that's called Death World. Let's have a look how that works. Okay, what is it actually? Now I completely forget how to play this game. I'm of course needing some of these in the beginning. I completely forgot. But then again, I also need some some wood. I have no idea how tough this is gonna be. How many do we need? We need, let's just buy 5, take 1, and then continue. I'm gonna go up to 10. There. Also on that note, and we'll go back here and see if we can get, how many do we need? Oh, that's the gear wheels, they're like 30 or something. Yeah, look at this is already like 30. I need 41. That's so crazy amount, that's for sure. But anyway, that's part of the reason why this is a Death World. I think it's actually a really good map because I have like a really good choke point from this part. That means attacks can come from here, all of this, but it's not going to come from here. So I'm going to tuck in my base here and then use the water as choke points. I think that's going to be a good idea. 7, that's 29. That's one more. Give me one more. Yes, that's, oh crap, that actually used 2. So everything just becomes more expensive. I thought that actually required 1. That's unfortunate. So we need a bit more of this. Come on, click it. It's going to be too much running back and forth. It's probably not the cleanest start, but so be it. You can go down here. There, and good. So we are continue working on this, and I'm gonna free up some more iron because we're gonna need the iron. We're also gonna need the copper at some point, which is behind here. Usually I don't need stone for very much, but I think I'm gonna need it. Now, while we're waiting for another lot, another 30 to accrue here. What is that? That's 17. That's good. The next part I need is actually, well, let's just continue this and harvest some more up here. Now, What I intend to, or what I want to add is, well, since my season 8 is on standby, I really want to add some content for YouTube. And I think this season would be quite perfect because we don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe it's going to be extremely long, or maybe it's not going to be. We don't know. It depends on how well things go, or how frustrated I'm going to be. And maybe the end of it will be, I hate betas even more than I thought I was possible. And I'll never ever play with them because they're cheaty bastards. That might be the case. And I think that's 2 more. Probably did need to do that. I love that control clicking. And we have 1 more. Oops. There. And let's get some forest while we're waiting. Here, 1 more. Some trees. There. For me, iron is the most important thing. I don't need to go further up the tech tree. Well, the tech tree is going to be really slow, just so that it becomes aware on when we're talking about expensive mode. What that means like the very first thing, automation usually costs 10. This costs 40. Well, that's gotta suck because that means I have to handcraft 40 before I even get the first machine. That will be annoying. I'm gonna start. So how many do I have now? I have 36. That's a good number. It means I can get more if I just get some more wood up here. Let's actually build 1 wooden chest because I think I might need some of this as well. Let's big more. Might actually be this one that's the highest priority because this is what keeps us building it. And put that here, and that one puts it there. Okay, that's not ideal. We're gonna get half of it. I'm just gonna cap a bit more. I think we're harvesting equally fast. So when I get 4, then that probably also has 4. Yeah, well, it's slightly faster. 1 more. What? Oh, it was slightly slower. There, 5. 1 more. And we can go down here and cap more. 1 more. Great. So that one might actually happen to go to the coal because I think that I need to transition out of the iron now. Maybe not. Actually, I think I need 1 more. I think I need 4 before transitioning out of it. What do we have? We have just enough for 1. This will probably start running out soon of coal, that is. And then I cap it. How many do I have? 53. That's an okay amount. But I'm also going to run out of a lot of other things. 53. That is enough for 1, but not more than that. I'm also going to need... I have 23 now, so I need to get up to 30. I can build 1 more, and that will enable me to go up and get 1 more of these stone furnaces. Let's get... Here. How many did I get? Not yet. There. That one. And I'll then go up here so I can cycle this, and that'll give me some coal. Let's get this one and just need 1 more to get started, and you're gonna feed each other and you're gonna be happy. Good. Moving on. Let's see, we don't have any aliens as of is, or biters. I should call them biters. They are biters. I'm gonna work my way in towards this. I think that's important because I'm gonna need the copper very soon anyway. And I want to make sure that I have at least a space to place my first miner on. So already I feel this is really tense, and I haven't even seen a biter yet. And I have no idea what to expect. Absolutely no idea. So the first thing is just building a starter base. This is, of course, if anyone should doubt it, this is 0.15. We are just chucking along on this setup. These will start running out of materials soon. Let's see, what are we going to do? I'm going to clear a path in here. Just nice and slow. I want to use the ones I have. How many did I have? 88. Well, that's a sucky number. I'm gonna need more. Perfect. 104. That's gonna be 3 of these once I get up here and harvest enough of them. That's good. 1, 2. First one. Don't like these positions, to be honest. I thought it would be like that, and you're going there, and there's here. Great. Oh, crap, I don't have enough. Why am I not... Actually, this one? 13? There we go. Actually, I need more. Right. But it's the iron that I need more of. I don't think... I really don't think that copper is that urgent for me. Copper is what I need in order to build the first power. But if I build the power too soon, it's just going to take so much iron to build it. And that makes no sense for me to start using all my iron for that. Do I have enough? No, I do not. I'm going to cap this. Unfortunately, I have to do that. Just only take a bit. 75, that's enough for 2 more. If this one is actually building stuff, it is. Great. 1, 2, that's exactly what I need. I actually have 2 already. So that one goes up, up and around. And that's now a cycle. How is it doing? Great. 62 coal. Now we can start feeding coal into the machines. That's going to be a nice surplus. So we're trying to build as efficiently as possible. But I don't really have like a perfect speed start running. But I think this is okay. One thing that actually strikes my mind is that I have potential for building more iron and I don't use it. But definitely not ideal. 1, 2, and 1. Oops. 1, 2, and let's see. 1, 1, 1. There. And let's cap these. The fact that you can just hold the mouse over it while pressing control is absolutely brilliant. How where are we at? 71? Okay. That's a couple more. I'm just clearing the path into the copper so I can get it accessible. I'm going to build a setup of a bus. My first thought is a bus that way. Then I can tuck in some things here. And not ideal either. But it's something. I'm going to put a lot of coal up here. So that is a bit risky because it's going to be heavily polluting and it's not around protected by trees. It's actually the furthest out. So let's have a look and put up the pollution. Look at that. That's already bringing a ton of pollution. That is unfortunate, I'd say. And the last one. There. And we'll cap it. How much do we have? 71. That's okay. It's a good start. Now we'll start get to the point where the actual stone will surpass our needs for building more of these things. That might be actually too much, but then again I need it also for the boilers for my water. And we got on here, something will have run out of power, that's for sure. We're going to just get a bit. And let's get a lot of iron. How much iron? That's an excellent amount of iron. Really like that. And we can start building the copper at this point, I think. I'm just going to get 2 copper. I think that's going to be 1, 2. And I have enough of these. So where will we put it? I think we'll put it the closest part here. The trees are perfect in the sense that they'll protect against pollution. But whoa. Well, let's build it 2 more chopping axes here. Let's build these. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Great. I don't have a lot, but it's getting started. Fortunately, the coal is the closest by to the aliens, and that is actually the part that pollutes the most. Let's get up here. I might actually just put it on the coal that's inside the forest. I think I'll actually do that. That's a lot better protected. This is the kind of thing that I never ever think about myself normally. So, and that was exactly the wrong way because I dropped some coal. So this one, these 6 will actually get into the middle of the trees. I think that's a good idea. That'll be better protected. I'll try to use that. And afterwards we'll see on the minimap what the pollution looks like. Great, so let's try it in here instead. 1 more tree has to go. And we just seed it with a single one of these. There we go. And once they're up and running, we'll have a look at the minimap just to see how things are going. There. And we now need to start working on 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I need to build 4 to begin with. There we have some problems on the coal base. They're going to be transitioning to coal as fast as possible. And what do we have here? 1 steam engine. That's not going to cut it. I need 8 steam engines. Wow. How much does a steam engine cost? It's though 10 gears. It costs 100 for steam, and that's a bit crazy, I'd say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's definitely not enough. I'm going to take 2 more of these and 2 more of these. And then we're going to clear out some more because this iron deposit is going to be heavily used as soon as we get to the mining areas. I think I'll put those. What is that? Is that aliens down here? No, those something. What is that? Oh, it's just a teeny tiny bit of copper. I thought it was actually an alien just because it was like this orangish color. I'm gonna put the power plant down by the lake here, down south, because then oh, actually here is a brilliant place to put it. Let's get those copper thingies for now. And you're also burning out there. Oh, that was too much. Let's grab this one, fill up the inventory as we can. Get up here, let's look at the mini-map. Okay, this is actually transitioning out. I want to put it back. That was not as... I'd actually hope that its shape would be better, but it isn't. Okay, I don't care about that. That will be pushed in by the other ones. I'll do 1, 2. Actually, I'll just do 1. I'll get some piping, 1, 2. And we'll take it from there. One of these will actually run out really soon. Yes, I thought so. I don't want to overdo it, because the coal to this one, to the iron, is the most important. Sorry, I built these, but I didn't utilize it. That is a mortal sin here. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get up and get more iron, and that may be necessary or sufficient to build one more. I'm going to build 8 of these. That's a lot, but well, let's see. And we gotta get up and buy some more, not buy, but get some more coal up here. I mean, I'm already feeling really stressed, and I think that's the whole point of playing in this mode. Let's see, what does it look like over on this side? I think this actually looks really good. It's a great place to put it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to cut my way through the forest at some point. It may be difficult. And do we have some? Yes, we do. We can take that there. Fortunately, the iron is the most important. And you can get 25. That's how much I can spare. I want to say waste, but spare on that. Doing that one more. It's getting there. It's getting there. That's for sure. Now we're gonna clean out a path through this. This will be where the coal eventually comes in from the little coal field up north, but also where the power poles go the other way. So I'm gonna have to clear a path here. I think this is actually a good setup. We're gonna have to build like a few more of these pipes just so we can get going. And then of course also a lot of these. I don't think I need... I need a lot of power ports because I'm building it actually quite far away, which will be difficult to defend, but it is also makes it... I don't know. Spread out is not a good thing actually, because I need to protect it. And that border down here is going to be so critical for me to protect. If I can protect that, it's just going to be absolutely spectacular. And that'll give me a lot cleaner setup. Content-wise, or sort of... I've got to clean this. I know it's not efficient to clean out this and go back, but I want to also make sure that I am actually getting a path through the forest. And I can run back and forth, and when I run back and forth, I can just chop down a tree here and there. There we go. And we have nothing by the lake. That is absolutely spectacular. We're gonna take this one, get it in here, make it just a bit in so that we know what to do. And let's see. I am going to, well, actually have a few more of these. I'm gonna have a belt down the middle. Do I have a belt? Yes, I do. Just for the hell of it, I built a belt there, just so I can see where things are going and also explain it. So that's gonna be there and there, there. Oops. I wonder if it generates pollution if it's not being used. I don't know. I just don't know. There. Now they have water. Do they generate pollution? I don't know. Gonna have to find out. That's actually a bit wasteful. It's gonna be like that once we get to it. And from here I'll have my steam engines. Maybe I can't build it now. That is enough steam engine for time being. Well, that doesn't work because I don't have robots. Obviously I don't have robots. That's how it goes at this moment. I'm gonna set one there and I want here. Is that correct? Yes, it is. That and that. That is how I want it. And then I'll build it back here. Did I hit my nice little groove through the forest? No, I did not. That sucks. I really want it because that's kind of the whole point of me clearing that path through the forest. Was actually the fact that it works. There. Let's put some power in this. Great. We now have power. That's excellent. This is actually quite fast that I have power in my opinion. We're 20 minutes in or so. And it hits exactly the path that I cleared. Awesome. Fortunately, I don't have anything bended. Oops, that is not correct. Skimp one, I saw it. There, that is where we get our marble splits. First thing will undoubtedly be, how did I pick up this much coal from that one? Let's get you. Ah, that was 100, what a waste. What a waste. And you, here, you have nothing. And down here is definitely also a bit of that. Clear the copper out. Don't need the copper just now. And this is exactly what I was afraid of. And a nice sweet amount of this. I'll take one more because that's what I'm gonna need. And then the next is actually a lab. That's gonna take a while to build. If you look at this, 50 copper cables. That's so crazy. But I'm gonna have to build 2 of them. Otherwise it's just gonna be too slow. And here, let's build towards I now have the fourth steam engine. I think that's going to be nice. And this path will just be, every time I go back and forth here, I'll just clear out a few trees, because why not? It's not going to be anytime soon and that I get what I need. So just clearing this path, just ever so slightly wider every time. There. And they're still empty because there's nothing demanding it. And there won't be anytime soon. This is going to be an issue once it comes along. And I'm also going to build a radar, maybe actually 2 radars. I want to make absolutely sure that I get the radars. And then I make the science packs. I just don't have enough of it. And as I said, I'll clean out this path to make it just a little bit wider. I think you're actually getting a pretty good start. I don't know I don't hope that they're going to come rushing in like this when I just have a pistol. But they might just do that. That's part I don't know. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, so I'm probably gonna, or I hope that I'm overprotecting myself, because if I don't, then I'm gonna get steamrolled for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that crazy amount that I have to handcraft. And while I handcraft, what the hell am I gonna do build in? I'm just gonna keep feeding these and make sure that they're active. I don't know. I have these 2 now. Let's build them. That's not a good idea to build them there. Build them 3 apart, because then I can have a little chest here that I put things in. And I'm building radars. I'm going to put a radar by the steam engines, because they're going to see what comes in from that other side. I think that's important to get a grasp of that. That little thing here looks like an alien, but it isn't. It is simply just a teeny tiny little speck of copper that I'll probably never ever be bothered to claim. But then again, you never know. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm running the opposite way while I'm creating science. Well, then again, it's going to take forever. There. But I do want this up and running very early, very fast. I want it there. That's going to start pulling some power in. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that do cause a lot of pollution, but I need to know my surroundings. I really do need to know. Now, hopefully this is a peninsula. Keep my fingers crossed. Peninsula, peninsula, peninsula. That is what we are hoping for. And we are going to put these there. So that should give us some coverage on the base in terms of, oops, it's not that much I've actually crafted, but let's get the ball rolling on the science. You are requesting you can get 25, everything gets only 25. There must be something here that's out of order. There, and we claim all of the iron. Now the iron starts raking in, that's pretty good. And we go up here. I can't craft anything because, well, I'm crafting these 20. Maybe afterwards I'm going to build one of these and to build something else, I don't know. But in the meantime, just go around claiming stuff, clearing up path here on, even though that's going to take some pollution protection away, I'm going to have to clean out the iron, because without the iron I'm not going to get anything. So I'm going to just focus on getting the automation, and that will be sort of probably a good time to round off, because then we have the science going. I mean, just like really, really weak, but just going at least, right? That is something. And once I clear the trees up to the edge of the iron field, I will be going up to fill up there. I need to fill up the science. I can't have it run idle. It is running idle. Wow, that's actually... So the first one is getting the least... But yeah, okay, they are working. That's nice. And we're also going to have to clear out the copper, because soon I'm going to need like a ton of copper. But yeah, copper is not as urgent as iron is. So what do we have? We have 14... well, that's 13 science packs left that we need to craft. And of course they need to be consumed as well, but they are consuming at a bit faster or about the same time as I can craft them. I think that's about the same. Let's see, they're still active. Okay, so these 7, put the half in there. I got 5 in each, 5, 4, good. Keep going. On here. Then I just gotta think about what is the next thing I want to build. I think after automation is done, well, I don't have automation by the time I'm done with this, then figure out what it is. It's probably inserters and also to a large extent, I mean, some of the things that I know I'm gonna need. I don't have any perspective on any biters at this point, because the first biter base is probably gonna be the one that I'm most fearful of. And I probably should go out and get an early attack in on him. I think that's the right point, but I'm not sure I am good enough at doing that, but I'm gonna have to learn to do it, right? And we have all of the science now. Great, so just the last 10 science and then we are good to go. Okay, and I'll just craft some more things that I know I'm gonna need. Okay, I do not have any copper. That's actually interesting. I'm gonna have a lot of inserters. So now I'm reclaiming the copper field as well. I think that's important. And once we get the automation, that seems like a great opportunity to end our very first episode. So far, considering it's a death world, I think the most urgent or most dangerous part is the fact that I've been actually speaking quite constantly for 24 minutes without even drawing a breath of, just a breath of air. And that's probably a good idea for me to do that just once in a while, otherwise it's not going to be the biters that kill me. Anyway, we have gotten a pretty good start. Let's go up here, let's go get some more coal. That seems to have stopped. Awesome, we are going to do the next. I don't know if, I think I'll do military actually. And there we are now in the next phase of the game. We have automation and we are going to get started on that. We're going to wrap up the first episode. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll be seeing you in the second episode. Cheers. Bye.